Welcome to the Self-Help Empowerment Lifestyle Podcast. My name is Lance William Green. I am the CEO of LWG Corporations. I'm also a published author of many books. All of my books are available at lulu.com/bookstore/Lance William Green, and they're also available on all the other bookstores online, even the big ones. But if you do buy, please buy from lulu.com. They give me the best price. They give you a quality book. They're fast on delivery, all that. So today I'm going to go out and I'm going to do my 5 mile run. And I like to run. I do more of a jog. I don't know how fast I go. I know it takes me about 45 to 50 minutes, somewhere in there, to run 5 miles. So I don't know how fast I'm going. Sometimes I go a little faster, sometimes I go a little slower. It all depends kind of how I feel. I try to take it slow so I don't get no knee pain or start having a lung kind of pain, because sometimes I will start getting a side ache if I start going too fast, and that just makes it very hard to keep going. It makes you want to stop. So I'm going to do that, but I like to run with music sometimes, like a techno, a trance, but I also like to run where there's not a lot of people in the way. I hate going around people. It's nice where you can either get on an elliptical or exercise bike or a stair stepper, something like that, in the gym, put on your headphones and start jamming, and then just go and close your eyes and really push it. Or even when you're on the street, if you're running, through the park or I don't know, not even in the mall really, because there's always people in the way, but where you can get on the sidewalk and just go and close your eyes and squint them a little bit and really get into it and go, because I like to push myself hard, and make sure I get them 5 miles in. Sometimes I have to pay attention to my body and I have to back off a little bit, because I don't want to hurt myself or I can't run the next day. It takes a minute to get up to 20 laps. If you aren't doing it, even a slow jog, it takes a couple weeks or so before you can get into the 5 miles. And you're going to notice you're going to start coughing and wheezing and all this stuff, and you're going to start getting rid of all that out of your lungs. And then after you start going, you start noticing you start breathing better, and then you got the stamina and you can go. And there's not a lot of people these days that move around continuously for 45 minutes. A lot of people don't do that. A lot of people aren't healthy. I don't know, a lot of people don't do a lot of things, that they should. One of the things is you definitely have to take care of your health, because you have to take care of your machine, you have to keep it in working order. As your body starts failing your health, you go away. You know what I mean? You need your body, your machine, to be in working oil and well oiled and taken care of. You can't let it get all rusty and everything. You need to maintain it. So if you do that, then you'll have a good life. Otherwise, you're gonna live a life of not being able to do things, stuck at home, always in pain, and the only places you'll be going is to doctor's appointments for different things going wrong with you. So I'm into health. I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't use drugs. I haven't used any of that stuff for over 19 years now. There was a time where I did, but I have gotten really focused on living and living as long as possible. And one of the things I did notice about myself lately, and because some of my friends were reminding me, as I have been writing a lot of books lately, and I have been taking a lot of time sitting around and doing that, and it kind of caught up to me, because some of my buddies were saying, hey, you're getting fat. I was like, okay. And then a buddy of mine, he's like, come on, let's go jogging. And I got going, and he kind of gave up, but I'm still sticking with it, because I saw into myself that this is the area that I need to fix and continuously keep working on. So I'm going to go out and do that. And, I bump into people and stuff, and everyone always wants to talk to me but I like to talk to people and find out what they're doing and seeing if I can network with them and see if I can get something going. Sometimes it's difficult for me because I do run into a lot of people that don't have the mindset or the thinking as me. I don't know. I guess, after the writing and inventing and doing all the things I do, I kind of am a solo kind of guy. I do stuff by myself. I do network. I do know some good people, and I do know some people that really know how to do some stuff. But most of the people that I know or run into, I don't know. They can't really process the information, I will say, as I can. They don't have the computing power, and I'm kind of discovering that, I know they like to say that everyone is equal or we're all created equal, but we're not. We're clearly not. We're not created equal in body. We're not created equal in mind. Men and women are not equal. I mean, maybe their thinking could be, but their bodies are not. I'm sure there is, but the point is everyone is different. Not everyone can think the same way. Not everyone's brain is the same, where they can learn the same things or do the same things or think the same things. Everyone's brain is different, and everybody's capacity to process information and their understanding of things, or their interpretation or their perception of things, is different. Not everyone can do it. You can train them, I guess, to do certain things, but not everyone is, I would say, a super genius narcissist, inventor, writer, director, actor, singer, producer, inventor, peacemaker, wizard, on and on. I can go on and on, but, I hope you all understand the point. I like to treat people as equals, but, when you're starting to think about business and really doing things and understanding things, not everyone is on the same level. But anyhow, the workouts and the other things, and me running into people. So I may do some more music. I do have some more music that I'm going to probably put on the end of this from my friend Bhakti. And I know I keep really procrastinating about the singing. That I do need to force into being. So I'm going to work on that. I am working on my exercise book. Which is kind of getting to be a little hard because, I can't have 5 different exercises that I'm doing in the exercise book. But I guess I could guide through what I'm doing and what works. So we'll see how that turns out. I may have to go to something else or figure out something or put other people's ideas and things in there. I may do that. We'll see what happens. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to go out and I'm going to work out, and we'll see what happens. And I'll come back in. I'll put some music in, and then we'll see what else goes. Well, now I'm outside. I'm just hanging out in the sun, pickleball court. My buddies are playing pickleball. I ran my 20 laps, did a bunch of push-ups and things, and it's a really nice sunny, hot day today. So I figured I'd go in and shower real quick, and then I came out here just to sit and watch these guys, and I was talking to some other friends of mine, and just chilling out here in the sun. And I thought I'd take advantage of this nice perfect day where there's no clouds in the sky or nothing. It's perfect, clean, clear, nice, and just nice to lay out here in the sun and relax and think about stuff that I want to try to make happen. So also I ran into my friend Tumbleweed, and he told me that he wants to play me some music, so I'm going to record him probably tomorrow or the next day, and that'd be kind of cool. And he's one of the guys that I want to sing some songs with, so I may do that. I know he wanted to put some songs on here for his wife to hear, so I'm going to do that. And I don't know, it's a pretty good day. I'm going to go in and make a big lunch and maybe watch a movie or something and work on my other exercise book that I'm thinking of doing. Well, I am going to do. It's just coming up with the ideas, and yeah, I don't know. I got to write a couple letters and call a couple people and see what I can make happen. Wow.
Well, that's a lot.
Yeah, well, I'm going to try to just take advantage of whatever else I can today. Look and see what kind of opportunities I can create. Like I said, I was going to probably call a couple people and see what else I can make happen. And then see if I run into a couple other people that are working on some other things like books and things, and see what they think about my other idea. And I don't know, I'm just waiting for my new Crazy Cat Facts and Funny Cat Joke book to come to me from the publisher. So that'll be pretty exciting. I love to make things happen. You know, sometimes ideas just pop right into my head, and then I just turn them into something real. So that's what living a self-help empowerment lifestyle is about. It's, you know, mind, body, and business. All right, so I guess I'll go and eat, and we'll see what else pops into my mind. I'll put on here. 2, 3, 4. that. So that was pretty cool. You know, I always like to sit there and listen to Bhakti and Joseph play. They play pretty well. So does my friend Tumbleweed. He plays pretty good too. So, and also my friend TC. They all play pretty good. I like the sound of guitar. You know, Bhakti likes to play this stuff. I guess it's a style of Gypsy Kings or so, they would say. I don't know. That music just reminds me. I don't know. It's got a different feeling of like being out on the beach or something. I don't know, maybe in Mexico or Italy or something like that, and having people play guitar like that around. I don't know. But anyway, that was pretty cool. So that I guess that'll be it for this podcast. Remember, all of my books are available at lulu.com/bookstore/Lance William Green. You know, of course, they're on Amazon and the other places too. And remember, you can always contact me at lwg.corporations@gmail.com. So, all right, cool. Remember, like and subscribe and check off now. I'm going faster and faster. You know, I mean, it seems like it's getting easier and easier for me to make these podcasts and all that. I do want to have some more people that I talk to coming up. I'm going to try to have more of that, but you know, I don't mind doing them by myself. I was reading some of my book today, my Discovering Your Super Narcissist book. And you know what? I sometimes learn things from my own books. You know, it's crazy. I try to apply everything in my life. I get all these great ideas and everything and how to actually do things, and I write them down, and then it's like, you know, that was really good, and then I put it in my books, and, you know, I try to live my life and by example and following my own stuff. You know, believe me, it's not always easy to do. Sometimes people are able to help other people, but then it's harder to actually put the practice into their own lives, you know. So I don't know. I'm not that type of person, really, because when I know what I want, I just drill it in and I make it happen, you know what I mean? So that's just one thing about me, is I have a amazing follow through and amazing determination, and you know what, I'm able to do just about anything. And even with people that get in my way, I'm able to still do most things. There's some things that other people make impossible for me. I'm having a problem with that right now. There's a little bit of a roadblock that's in my way that I'm trying to fix so that I can move on and do all this other stuff that I want to do. I'm really good going with this. I promise this stuff is just going to get better and better and better. As soon as I can do it, it's going to go full on video, and then I'm really going to do stuff. So things are going to really expand as much as I possibly can. I'm going to take this to the limit, and hopefully I can make it awesome where everybody loves it. Okay, so all right, cool. Thank you.